Does spanking your child cause them to have lower social competence? If so, is there lasting effects to spanking, or does it kind of wear off as the kids grow up? Psychology seeks to answer these questions and more, and it all starts right now. Published at the end of 2022, this researcher from Old Dominion University, and yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just not going to pronounce her name right, so to avoid offending you, I'm not going to try. But credit to you for conducting research to see if spanking children leads to future problems in social incompetence. This research was done using data collected by the U.S. Department of Education's National Center for Educational Statistics. Whew, that was a lot. More specifically, the data used was from the Early Childhood Longitudinal Study kindergarten class of 2010 to 2011. Dog, we gotta figure out how to say this with less words, because come on, that's ridiculous. Data was collected from 18,174 kindergartners as well as their teachers and parents. Teachers rated their students' social competence, including areas such as externalizing behaviors, self-control, and interpersonal skills. In tandem, parents were asked if they spanked their child, and the parents who did spank their child were then asked how frequently they spanked their child. Children who were spanked were then split into those who were spanked recently and those who were not spanked recently. This data collection was completed at 4 different intervals: fall of kindergarten year, the following spring of kindergarten year, spring of first grade, and then spring of second grade. Results show that by age 7, children who were spanked showed significantly more externalizing behaviors. Also by age 7, self-control and interpersonal skills were not shown to be significantly affected. However, when comparing those who were spanked recently versus not spanked recently, the kids who were spanked recently did show more externalizing behaviors, less self-control, and lower interpersonal skills. Long story short, spanking may cause harm to a child's social development, but there's a decent amount of limitations to this study. First of all, the detrimental effects seem to decline with aging. Additionally, there was no rating on the severity of spanking, so it could be the case that detrimental effects are only seen in super severe cases of spanking, but that's a gap in the study that'll have to be filled with future research. Although interesting, I wouldn't use this research as a definitive argument as to whether spanking is good or bad. Regardless, let me know what you thought of the study in the comments below. As always, the APA citation as well as the link to the original research is in the description, and I'll see ya tomorrow.